Good morning, Carpisusians. I understand some of you think you saw a video yesterday showing some new technology that I released on my channel. I did not release a video yesterday showing new technology on my channel. And the video that I'm releasing now may seem like you may have seen it before, but you have not seen this video before. All right, to the video.
The main group of those deer are at 360 yards.
And that information I'm getting from a different device, but this is just to give you some idea of some of the visual capabilities of the Infitac IOL25. Moving down to a more reasonable shooting distance.
And they are down there at about 140 yards.
And here I'm going to zoom in to give you some idea of how much the Infitac will pixelate, and the AI image smoothing firmware actually does a pretty good job until it's fully magnified. So here we are at 16 power digital zoom, and you can see the image is pixelated, but it's really not too bad. The image smoothing firmware has done a fine job, especially when you consider the fact that we are down to 48 resolution from 384 resolution, and I would expect this image to look a lot more blocky. So yeah, the image smoothing firmware is doing a great job, and this is a very huntable image. Moving on, Carpe Sus. I'm back on the property where I first spied hogs with the IOL25 in the previous video.
Hogs are out there about 175 yards, 175.
And those hogs look small because they are small.
That hog is 110 yards, and they're out there about 110.
Now, what I did not realize at this point is that there are actually two groups of hogs in this field. Now I'm on the first group of hogs, but the second group of hogs is hidden to me at this point. But later, after the shooting stops, I'm going to be scanning around looking for stragglers, and I'm going to see the entire second group. Alright, I'm going to get lined up on this gilt and see what we can do. Here we go. She goes down, and the hogs come together. And you may recognize this from the previous video. That hog goes down. They get through the fence and over the hill, and I'm scanning around, and there's the second group of hogs. Male shoat goes down, and no contact there. So again, scanning, I did find one hog-like animal out in the field, and its butt was towards me, so I'm on the hand scanner looking around. I had the rifle on the tripod looking at the hog, and the hog decides to go on the move, and I realize it's on the move, and so now I'm getting on the rifle, and now I'm just waiting for it to turn so that I can take a proper shot. And he's turned a little bit, and I think I can make this work. Down he goes. As I said earlier, these were all small. My opener was a 70-pound gilt.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Followed by a 60-pound male shoat. And the last hog shot and recovered was a 45-pound male shoat. In my last video, I said the IOL25 was a really easy thermal weapon sight to use, and I wasn't wrong. However, I still managed to screw up getting the recording started in this video. My partner and I, Ben, were stalking hogs when they took off on us, and in my haste to get the video recording started, I short pressed a button, which took a photograph instead of long pressing it, which should have started the video. And so I have a photograph of us starting to track on the hogs. And so I missed out on getting video of my longest shot. However, Ben caught it with his scope, and this is what it looks like at 225 yards. He hears me shoot, he pans over, picks up on my hog.
Nice shot.
Down it goes. That hog turned out to be a 110-pound boar taken at 225 yards.
Alright, the hogs are at about 225 yards from where we are right now. And we're going to try moving up the fence line that direction to get more parallel with them before shooting.
Here we moved up to what is our shooting position, and I'm surveying the cattle off to the left in order to determine safe shooting directions.
How far?
50 yards.
Ben tells me the hogs are at about 50 yards, no problem. As you can see, they're also fairly small.
Do you have a good one? Why don't you take the big sow on the right-hand side?
Okay.
I don't see a cow to the left. How far?
Far to the left.
Oh.
In case they run left.
Gotcha. So these may be one shot.
Ben was worried about the distant cow off to the left, which is a valid concern.
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
2 shots, 2 hits, and 2 hogs go down. My follow-up shot missed. And we let him go.
That was good. Let him go.
Okay.
Ben and I came away with 2 hogs, including his 130-pound sow that was not pregnant. And I took down a 40-pound male shote. Carpe sus, my friends.